everyone, and welcome to this very special show for anybody who loves film and television. Like us, like me, I am addicted to film and television. It is my kink. I am Talani or Tolly T, depending on how well you know me. Who are you guys? Let the people know.
I'm Tazer Black.
I'm Sideman, aka Coleslaw, aka Garlic Bread, comedian, presenter, sex symbol.
Oh, whatever. Wait, so none of you were going to say a real name? I'm sorry, I feel like I gave my government name.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
To make everyone feel like...
Oh, okay, no, I'm happy to give David Whiteley.
Okay, thank you.
I'm happy to give the government.
No. Okay, cool. My name is Throwback.
I feel like if we're going to talk about our stories and our black TV show...
I heard him say Toblerone. I don't know what he said.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I don't know what he said.
We're not doing that today, sir. Here are two Nigerians here. We're not doing that. Okay, so talking villains and heroes and superheroes, we all watch Equalizer, which kind of gives that vibe of, you know, someone comes along and saves the day. And normally that's not really my vibe. I'm a rom-com kind of girl.
Oh, really?
I am, I'll be honest with you. But then I saw Queen Latifah was the head of this, and I will watch anything Queen Latifah is in ever. And Queen Latifah plays a character called Robin. And Robin in the Equalizer looks like a normal mum.
Yes, that was one of my favorite parts of her character, was that she did not fit the typical stereo. Anytime you watch shows like this where it's the lone hero, they're always brooding, they're always sad, they're always quiet. You get what I'm saying?
They've suffered.
Yeah.
She kind of has herself together. You get
She kind of showed us that with the relationship she has with her daughter.
I feel like that's a typical relationship.
I think that's a typical mum-daughter relationship, you know? Yeah, I think it is.
With someone who's carrying that as well.
I feel like she was.
For me, I feel like because of what she's carrying in regards to like having been in the military, now she's trying to be this.
She gave me some parental ideas.
The daughter has no idea that that's her second. Her mum does that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's so sick about secret agent people. My mum works in a charity.
Exactly.
You know what? I could be one. You lot will never know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And then my whole disguise could be, oh, I love rom-coms and pink. As black men, when you watch television and you watch black characters, does the fact that I feel like someone else can watch that and not think about what it means to have a black police officer? Yeah. As black men, do you feel like that's always at the forefront of your mind? You can watch something, for example, I can see Robin's character, I know why it's important and why this feels safe, her being a black woman. Do you feel like you see that when you watch television a lot?
More recently, when I'm looking at shows like this, it shows corruption within the police force.
Yeah.
It's not just, there's a black officer there, so that means police are completely and utterly all right.
Yeah.
They never do any wrong. So I think in the past, when I've seen black officers, it's like, oh, nah, they're trying to make me believe or trying to paint it as if like it's all good and they never do any wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, show the reality. You get what I'm saying? There were police officers that didn't believe the girl, that said, this is an open and shut case, let's do it there. And then it shows what it's like. If you're going to have a black officer, let his blackness put something different to the. But
that's not how they started it, which is actually a good flip of story, because when he first got into the screen, you hear that he's been suspended. And my first sounds like, oh, what did he do, sort of thing.
The story, you realise that the reason why he's been suspended is because he was in a situation where the lawyer decided to kind of coerce his, what do you call it, defendant into closing the case because he didn't want to affect his conviction.
That's the corruption I'm talking about? Show the corruption.
So we watched In the Long Run, which stars Idris Elba, who plays Walter, who is a Sierra Leone immigrant, and he's in the UK and it's kind of showing life in the UK, and his brother comes over from back home, his brother called Valentine. Just by the name alone, you knew what Valentine was going to be about. And it kind of shows what it's like to live in the UK as a black immigrant in that era, sort of thing. What did you guys think of it? Did you enjoy it? What are your thoughts? It made me think of loads of things growing up in the UK as well.
The reason why I enjoyed it, because I'm not in that space anymore. So I could just...
Oh, was it that triggering for you?
No. I can step out of it and see the entertainment side of it.
Yeah.
Like you said, the rogue uncle coming from back home, you having to give up your bedroom.
And this is Cobna's room. Okay. Oh, and this must be my bedroom. No. Oh, no, this is for the houseboy. No. The Cobna is giving you his bedroom.
Am I?
Yes, you are, Con on the Cob. You are the youngest. You always give up your bed for the eldest.
Now you are the houseboy.
No, you're the houseboy.
Hey, where's my bed?
No, brother.
Are you talking? Listen, tricky boy.
Sleep on the sofa, and in your head you think, I don't know.
I don't know them,
Why am I giving up my space to a random guy? And then it turns out it's a guy who wins you over because he likes to have fun. But then the fun comes at a price.
Yeah,
man. It definitely, as I'm an immigrant myself, I actually felt like the rogue uncle a bit. I literally I saw myself in almost every single character.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you come to this new place, right? And you come with your vibes. I came to Britain with my
vibes and expectations. Did you have a coat?
And then second time,
did you have a coat at the airport, or did you make the mistake of not having a coat?
This is not a joke. When I came out the part where the wind finally hits you, I fell over. That's a fact.
The wind blew you away.
To Jamaica, scrawny. You get what I'm saying? And the wind actually made me drop over. But yeah,
wait, how old were you when you came?
Maybe about 10.
Okay.
10, 11. But yes, I was scared. I wasn't ready to go.
Did you see the differences culturally, though, between the family, Walter's family, and the families around them as well? And I thought that was interesting. And there was an inclusion of a man from Jamaica in there as well, as in just to add how diverse it is, especially in London. But I completely understand Carboner's pain of having to give up his bedroom, because I remember having an auntie who came round for Christmas, and genuinely she never left. She came for Christmas Day, and I think she was in her house for 2 years.
What, did she come?
She came for Christmas, is all I was told. She was coming for Christmas, and she just never left, and I had to give up a room as well.
Well, the reason why I can relate to that family as well, and especially, how do you pronounce his name?
Kwabena.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the part where he's sitting outside and Valentine's gone to the DJ gig. So something similar happened to me, but it was in the reverse. So we've gone to Nigeria. Yeah. My mum and dad's gone out, left me in the care of my uncle.
Right.
My uncle decided to take me to one of the famous musicians, and his name is called Labaja. He's basically he's basically who Burna Boy is inspired by. Took me to his concert. I was 16. I was not supposed to be there. Vibes. And then when we left, he got me in the car and said, "Listen, do not ever tell your mum and dad that I'm taking you."
And now you're saying it on TV.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Throughout the episode, he's constantly being pushed back on being.
And he's come here with essence. He's come here with everything about him is black and it's African. And I think as the series goes on, you probably see that watered down, pun intended. Oh, that was good. You guys don't appreciate good things.
No, that was good.
So why did you appreciate it?
She didn't finish.
I'm
not going to jump in and
you should have done. That's what I wanted.
You know what, you're going with the point, though.
I should have stopped you.
I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna want that reaction. So we see Valentine get watered down. I'm here all night.
Right, so obviously we've been talking about In the Long Run, which is a British production, but what British characters do we feel like are paving the way for the next generation in terms of representation and all that good stuff?
Do you know what, I find this hard because I feel like Britain sometimes doesn't do a great job of having British black characters.
Yeah.
Obviously, great ones have come about, Arabella, May Destroy You, played by Michaela Cole. And that character is, do you know when we talked about earlier in terms of what makes a good character for you? That's Arabella for me, because Arabella is, you're on her side, but you're also she messes up sometimes as well. And sometimes she's you and you feel emotion towards her and you want to look after her. She feels like a friend, but she also feels like you're watching yourself. Yeah. So I think that's what's really amazing about
she did that though.
Yeah,
it's that's Arabella and then Michaela Cole.
Of course. And then I think that for me as well shows the importance of black women getting to write their characters.
Yep. We need us in front of and behind the camera.
Yeah, because we know the nuances, we know things that make sense. And there was so much of that felt like such a real London space type of, this was a London girl. She listened to the Receipts podcast. And she listened to that on the show as well. And even to taking myself out of that, to include that is to show this is a London girl. Do you know what I mean? I know what's going on in London, and it felt very, in every part of it felt very British, even though it was, part of it was an American audience. A lot of American audiences watched it, but it did not dilute Britishness in any way, shape, or form.
It built a world. It built a world
exactly.
around the character.
And it built a world that was realistic. Because when you speak to certain people that are not from the UK, it's like they don't know that black people are in the UK. It's really weird.
I can't believe they're still on this tea and crumpet single.
No, they are.
Real stuff be happening over here. I'm wake up.
It's either tea or crumpets or gangster stuff.
So for me, growing up, I'm not going to lie to you, most of my TV experience was American TV shows. And one of the characters that really resonates with me and my family My wife and kids, Michael Kyle.
100%. I'm stealing that one, and I don't care.
Like for me, just the way that he because my dad was very, very cold, like stiff Nigerian man. It was very hard to get emotions out. So seeing Michael Kyle want to do like the thing where I'm disciplined, but I sometimes will kind of come by and be like, do you know what? Listen, like the reason why I did that is because obviously the world is scary. I'm just trying to protect you. I love that.
Yeah, man.
And then literally seeing him apologize.
Seeing
him be able to say, yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I have like a personal relationship with Sky in terms of that. We got Sky as a Christmas present. I'm forever grateful to it because it opened up my world so much.
So you remember the Parkers?
Yeah, so many.
The Parkers, that was really good.
And it opened up your world to places that you'd never been. And I remember going to America for the first time and remembering that I'd seen these things in the TV show. Oh, yeah, I remember watching Taina. And I remember Taina. And even though she wasn't a black woman, she was a person, I hate the word person of color, but she was Latino. And I remember the scene where she comes up the stairs from the subway in New York. And I remember going up those stairs, I'm like,
oh, this is where,
Taina.
Reliving it.
Talani. And that's what television and film means to me. I opened up the world. So seeing black characters live in a space I'd never seen, I'd never been to, always meant a lot to me.
Even the way they made college feel like.
I wanted to go to college in America so badly. Like, they used to like talk back to the lecturer. We didn't say a word to our lecturer at uni. We just had to stare. Like, it looked
nothing about college for them was education.
It was vibes.
It was for them to have lockers
and dorms.
Man.
Just lockers. We had like obviously they installed a few lockers in some schools, but we never used them like the way they used them.
We never got lockers.
I never seen a locker. I brought everything home. Everything I took there with me, returned back to my yard.
So guys, make sure you comment below who your favourite characters are in TV and film. And if you have a film in mind about yourself, who would play it? Would like to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, watch, share, tell a friend, tweet, retweet, all of the good stuff. I have been Tolly T. Tolani Shoneye.
I have been Oliver Tazer Black Tolly, aka Tazer Black.
This don't feel right.
Go on,
I have been David Whiteley,
Dave.
aka Sideman.